Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is about to hit the massive trendline resistance. Be super careful right now and try to not mess it up. Let me show you. Now first you're going to see that yes, for the past few hours we are pushing back towards the upside and Bitcoin is also able to break our very important value area high, the upper volume resistance. Going right now with the fixed range volume profile and literally measuring the entire bottom price action, we are right now trading above the value area high above 88,800 US dollars, which technically speaking it is definitely a bullish Bitcoin indication and why we might be looking for another even bigger push towards the upside in the next few hours. Additionally, we are even able to break two very important anchored VWAPs. Let's go right now with the first one and we are going to anchor it exactly at the top of this entire move towards the upside. You're going to see the anchored VWAP definitely broken towards the upside. Also going right now with another one and anchor it exactly at the low right here, you're also going to see both of the anchored VWAPs and also of course our volume level right here are getting a breakup, which technically it is definitely a very nice bullish Bitcoin indication. I do remain in my long trade on Bitcoin that is right now approximately 18% in a pure profit. Also, I'm in a long trade on XRP, approximately 14% in a profit, and also I am holding a new long trade on Solana, approximately 5.5% in a profit. And even later in the video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I am doing right now with my next trades and also where is going to be our next potential short or a sell position on BTC. Right now, we really need to talk about the area that is going to get hit maybe even in the next few hours, because when we are right now zooming out, let's just say on the 12-hour time frame, we are right now making a major trendline resistance, going with the all-time high and connecting the lower high right here. You can definitely see Bitcoin is coming super close to this major trendline resistance. And always remember, the first test of the level is actually the most important one, because in this scenario, the level is the strongest. So definitely, once Bitcoin is going to be trading at this specific trendline area of resistance, you should really pay attention, because yes, we might even get a bigger rejection back towards the downside. And of course, the trendline resistance right here is really not a random level. Fibonacci retracement from our swing high back towards the swing low, just slightly higher, we do have our golden Fibonacci ratio. Of course, also right here, Bitcoin does have its previous highs that are right here, literally for liquidity purposes. And of course, also going right now with our Bitcoin liquidation heat map, we are going to zoom out on the 2-week time frame, where we are right now going to see bigger liquidations on Bitcoin definitely are not coming in below our recent lows. They are going to be exactly above the highs, where approximately 255 million of short trades are going to get wrecked, are going to get liquidated. And of course, also remember, when people are paying attention to the trend line, if for example, we are going to get just a slight breakout towards the upside above the trend line, I definitely do think a lot of them are going to immediately turn very, very bullish on Bitcoin and maybe even go with some kind of a breakout trade. I would just say like that. Usually, I am not the biggest fan of breakout trades, simply because you're late to the party. It is always better to go with a long trade at the area of support. And of course, also with all of my long trades right here, Solana long trade, XRP long trade, Bitcoin long trade, I entered all of them when Bitcoin was pushing lower. If you're right now looking for some kind of a breakout trade, I am not saying it cannot play out, but the reality is you're late to the party. I'm right now going to take some profits at the area of resistance, where majority of the breakout traders are actually going to fire a brand new long trade right here. So definitely, I am more interested to fire a short position, because it's definitely going to be an area of resistance. And of course, if people are going to be going with a long trade right here, probably we are then going to get more of a shakeout move back towards the downside. We are probably going to wreck them, stop them out, and only then potentially get a successful breakout towards the upside on the Bitcoin price itself. And this is right now why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible. And of course, also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right now, let me also talk about the importance of the money flow, RSI, and the MACD indicator on the weekly time frame. Something that a lot of people, first of all, don't even pay attention to, and probably, of course, are not even taking into the consideration, because right now they are still being in fear. Let's go right now with the RSI indicator first of all, where you're right now definitely going to see the RSI is right now still forming another lower low here. And this right here right now simply means a hidden bullish divergence is right now being confirmed. Higher low on Bitcoin, lower low on the RSI indicator. I am not making things up. This right here is objectively speaking a hidden bullish divergence by definition, which of course it is going to be a major bullish indication for Bitcoin because it is happening on the weekly time frame. And last time we got a hidden bullish divergence on the weekly on Bitcoin was right here. We got a brand new higher low on Bitcoin, but actually on the RSI we got a very slight lower low. Hidden bullish divergence. Bitcoin literally got an explosive move towards another all-time high. And if I remember correctly, at this specific area, a lot of people were calling for a major bear market, that Bitcoin simply is going to get another major push down. What happened next? Of course, we did not start a bear market right here. We simply went to another all-time high towards 125,000 US dollars. And this specific hidden bullish divergence is not only happening on the RSI. Let's right now also go with the moving average convergence divergence, or the MACD indicator. What you're right now going to see: lower low on the MACD, higher low on Bitcoin. What is this? A hidden bullish divergence. And again, the last time we got this exact bullish indication for Bitcoin was also exactly at this specific area. Higher low on Bitcoin, lower low on our MACD indicator, hidden bullish divergence, pump it towards another all-time high. I'm not right now saying to you that Bitcoin definitely needs to form right now another all-time high, but definitely when we right now pay attention to this, it is definitely going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. Not only on the RSI, also on the money flow indicator. The story is exactly the same. Lower low on money flow, higher low on Bitcoin. Another setup for a hidden bullish divergence. Yes, last time at this specific area, there was no hidden bullish divergence. Bitcoin got a higher low here, but the money flow also got some kind of a higher low. But if you right now look at this, we are forming a hidden bullish divergence on the money flow, on the MACD, and also on the RSI on the weekly time frame, which definitely it's not really a bearish indication. It is going to be more of a bullish Bitcoin indication. That is right now why, if we are going to be able to break this major trendline area of resistance towards the upside, I'm going to flip extremely bullish on Bitcoin, looking for another even bigger push towards the upside. Our long trades are going to be in an even bigger profit. Our trading bots are also going to be printing us even more profit right here. But also I do think a lot of people are probably still going to be calling for a bear market, or maybe even they are going to miss out on the entire push up. So let's see right now what Bitcoin is going to do. But again, the area of resistance is the area of resistance until proven otherwise. At least as of right now, we are not breaking up just yet. We need to break the level, and of course only after that we can then say, okay, Bitcoin probably is going to get another major push towards the upside. What is going to be our first very important target you should be aware of in a case Bitcoin is actually going to get a bigger rejection at our area of resistance? It's actually very, very simple. We are going to go with our fixed range volume profile to measure right now the entire bottom price action with the volume once again. So what we can right now say, value area low right here, another important level. Why so? Fibonacci from the low here back towards the high, golden Fibonacci ratio exactly at this specific area, and also we do have two very important liquidity levels at approximately 86,600 US dollars. So definitely this specific area on Bitcoin, if we do get a rejection back down, is going to be another very important price target you should definitely be aware of. But of course, if the level breaks towards the upside, happy days for Bitcoin. Let's look for much higher targets. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, with the SEC link down below in the description, because B2X Exchange is right now giving to you only by the end of the day 10 USDT completely for free, only after you're going to register. Then make sure you deposit, because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus, but of course also the more you're going to trade, the bigger bonus you're going to get. Right now, let me also share with you why this specific area is definitely another important level for Bitcoin, simply because we are right now going to zoom out slightly more, let's just say on the 2-hour time frame, to measure the entire bottom price action that has been forming for the past few days right here. And you're going to notice value area low, another important volume level, is going to be slightly below our golden Fibonacci ratio. So I would definitely say, if this specific area on Bitcoin is then going to be broken back towards downside, major red flag. We are then going to say, okay, if Bitcoin then does get a break towards downside, breaking our major area of support right here towards the downside, of of course, we are then going to pay attention to much lower price targets. But at least as of right now, we are not going below our major support level. And also, if you look like that, we are also not breaking our major area of resistance. So right now, it is up to Bitcoin to decide. Are we going to, first of all, get a rejection right here and then maybe even go towards our very important support level? Then, of course, we pay attention to the reaction at this specific area. If broken down, major red flag, let's look for lower. But also, if broken towards the upside right here, major bullish indication, let's look for much higher target. So what we are doing right here, we do not have to guess up, down, left, right. We simply know if our area of resistance right here is going to get hit. No way I'm going to look to fire another long trade right here, because simply it's a major area of resistance. I'm probably going to look and fire another short or a sell position on Bitcoin with the stop loss slightly above our trend line area of resistance. So what is right on my exact plan? Once we are going to be trading at our very important golden Fibonacci ratio, pay attention to the reaction. If there is going to be some kind of a reaction back towards the upside, of course, we can look for a short trade right here, stop loss above our area of resistance, with a take profit probably approximately at our very important area of support right here. Then, of course, if broken down, we can be looking to take the profit even lower, of course, if Bitcoin then does continue lower. But of course, what if our trade right here is not going to play out? In this scenario, of course, I'm not going to fully close my long trades. I'm going to remain in my long trades even if Bitcoin is going to hit our golden Fibonacci ratio, and simply I'm going to hedge myself, protect my long trades in a case we do get a rejection back towards downside. And what I'm doing right here is simply protecting my capital in both directions. I'm looking for a short trade in a case we get a rejection back down, and also I do remain in my long trades in a case Bitcoin does continue higher. So of course the plan right here is very, very simple. Let's see what we are going to get at this specific area. If we do get a rejection, we can then be looking to take some profits approximately at this major area of support on the Bitcoin price itself. Also right now, pay attention to our exponential moving averages, because it really does look like on the 1 hourly time frame, only a few hours ago, we were able to get a bullish cross on the 1 hourly time frame. So this right here right now means Bitcoin is moving in an average uptrend on the 1 hourly time frame. If we are also going to get a bullish cross on the 2 hourly, it is also going to be another bullish Bitcoin indication. So what is right here going to be an ultimate bullish scenario we can be right now aware of? If Bitcoin does also get a confirmed bullish cross on the 2 hourly right here, another bullish sign. If we then also get a bullish cross on the 4 hourly, another bullish sign. And then of course also cherry on top would be if we are able to break our major trendline area of resistance towards the upside. If all of those three things are right now going to happen, definitely I am looking for another major push towards the upside on Bitcoin. Our long trades, I definitely do think, are going to be in a very nice profit. And of course also our trading bots are going to perform very, very nice. This is right now why, if you want to use my trading bots right here, you can simply sign up on Pionex using this specific link down below in the description. After you register and after initial deposit, you're going to get some beautiful bonuses, and then simply deploy the bots and copy them with this specific link down below in the description. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.